Yo, let's go. Let's go. The trailers just got dropped for both freaking Trunks and Goten. So, hey, you already know the title. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So you can see Trunks right there, pre-transformation. Here he is. He's gonna use that blue card, and in the beginning he did use a new green card animation. And okay, Vegeta is gonna come and he's gonna do some damage right there. And then Trunks is like, nah, B, you were tripping. This is my full power. So he transforms. He uses a green card. Okay, now he's gonna perfect vanish that. Boom. Vegeta, you're retarded. You can't get me. So boom, he's gonna use a blue card. Take this. And is that, yeah, so what? You gonna wipe my booty now? So, I mean, yeah, it's looking really good. He's got a new green card. And he says, yeah, he's got a new quote. They talk right there. Boom, sidestep. So, definitely new strike animations, a new blue card. And then he's charging up his ki. He's gonna take some damage from Vegeta. So, and then he transforms he transforms it here. So he rubs his nose. He transforms and uses that green card. Yeah, he jumps up. That's definitely something he did in the anime. So that's pretty cool how they decided to put that in there. And he uses blue card. Yeah, I don't eat any more vegetables, Vegeta. So his trailer definitely looks pretty clean. And I mean, let me eat your booty cheeks, Trunks. Yeah, these are my first reactions. So don't even think I'll fake my reactions, kid. If you think I do, well, you trash. So here he's gonna use that blast card. He's gonna use that. Okay, that's kind of, let's just reuse. He's gonna transform. Okay. Whoa, blue card, or is that green card? Nah, that's green card. That's gotta be green card. And here he's gonna come in. Okay, he's gonna, looks like new strike animation. Oh, the answer is definitely blue card. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, okay, he blasts. He changes directions of his blast. His windscreen, he goes. Okay, so they do both share that in common. They both de-transform as windscreens. So you can see right there he uses a green card. That blast card is rock, so he shares that with Hercule. And then he's going to use Kamehameha. And then, okay, transformation. So that one definitely looks a little bit cooler. And this is a green card. So he punches him in the head, and then he kicks him back. Uses a strike card, and then he uses this blue card. He comes in, he does okay, so he tackles, he misses, then he uses blast to change directions, and then he goes back and headbutts him. He's like, hey, you thought you were gonna get away from me? You're lacking. So this trailer actually looks, I mean, between these two, I would say his looks cooler. Goten's definitely looks cooler. Yeah, his blue card just looks a lot better. So his windscreen looks kind of pretty cool too. Goten Kid is coming. He recovers ki and boosts damage dealt by allied Hybrid Saiyan and Sun Family tag members at the start of battle. And when switching out, he also becomes an offensive powerhouse when he transforms. And he's pretty much adorable too. So that's what they put. He definitely, just looking at this, he does seem like he is a melee type or a range type. He definitely seems like he's going to be a damage dealer, not a support type or defense type from that description that they gave. Trunks Kid is coming. This powerful strike character gets even stronger alongside Hybrid Saiyan and Vegeta family tag characters. Master the timing of his transformation and post-transform main ability to unleash massive firepower with his special move. Wait, so he has a post-transformation ability, okay. But when we go on the site, he's a freaking support type. Okay, so we have Yellow Goten Kid. Pre-transformation, let's look at his stats. 1.37 million health. Okay, it is what it is. I don't care. Then we have strike attack, 148,000. Strike defense, 97,000. Blast attack, 134,000. And blast defense, 93,000. These are obviously pre-transformation. They're not going to be, the best. And then we have Trunks Kid. He's green, melee type, obviously. So he's got 1.3 million health, 146,000 strike attack, 92,000 strike defense, 143,000 blast attack, and 91,000 blast defense. So his defenses are definitely almost similar to Goten's, and their output for damage is actually pretty much the same, except Goten's focusing a little bit more on strike than actual blast attack. But here's the thing, Trunks might have abilities that further boost his melee capabilities, so this strike attack may only look bad compared to him, but once he transforms and you take advantage of the possible unique abilities he has, then he'll become handsome. So now if we look here, we have Super Saiyan. Here goes. Transform into Super Saiyajin. Applies the following effects itself per tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag Vegeta family battle member other than this character in the party. 30% to damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. Reduces damage received by 20% for 30 timer counts. Requirements 10 timer counts must elapse. So it's your usual transformation count requirement. It's not too long, it's not too short, it's just in the middle to where you'll be able to buy enough time, or by the time you switch him in, you'll already be able to transform. So it's definitely a reachable requirement. Here we have Goten's main ability, Extraordinary Transformation, transform into Super Saiyan. Transformation lasts for 40 timer counts, so the same as Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Restores own ki by 40, requirements to timer counts must elapse. So they both share that, and that it only takes 10 timer counts to transform. So there's definitely something that's good. Then we have their unique abilities. You can't judge a book by its cover. Applies the following effects to itself when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Plus 35% to ki recovery for 20 timer counts. But the thing is, I don't think you'd be wanting to use him before his transformation. You would definitely want to be using him after his transformation. Since his transformation is not timed like Goten's, you don't want to be putting him in a situation to where he's not transformed and he's going on a 1v1. You definitely want to try to save him until he can actually transform. Here we have a fight. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 3 timer counts every time this character uses a strike card. Wow, are you kidding me? So you can use 4 strike cards and get times draw speed level 4 for 2 timer counts on this character. Okay, so that can actually it doesn't say that it's limited either. It doesn't say, maximum 2 times or cannot be stacked more than 4 times. It doesn't say that there's a limit. So in reality, if you have enough ki or something like that, then you'll be able to just spam it like Pan. -5 to own strike and blast arts cost for 5 timer counts upon landing a blast arts hit. Okay, pretty good ability, pretty good unique abilities. Before transformation, keep that in mind, before transformation. Overflowing talent reduces damage received by 30% for 15 timer counts when this character enters the battlefield. Applies the following effects to tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag some family when this character is switched to standby. Restores ki by 30. Plus 20% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Gain attribute upgrade. Minus 20% to the enemy's sustained damage cut for 20 timer counts. Promising new generation. Reduces damage received by 30% from battle start for 15 timer counts. So this is only available for the first 15 timer counts of the actual battle. And it applies the following effects to tag Hybrid Saiyan or some family when the battle starts. 15% to damage inflicted and 50% to ki recovery. And it cannot be cancelled. So that's definitely something you're going to want to take advantage of. And his restore ki, so when he switched off, he restores ki by 30 for your ally and 20% to damage inflicted for them, and you get -20 to the enemy's sustained damage cut. So that's something good to know. So his blast, his blast, physical blast impact restores vanishing gauge by 10% upon activation. Kamehameha. So randomly destroys 2 enemy cards on hit. So that's something that could be good, especially if they draw their ultimate arts card. You could try to take it out like that. I'm super pumped. Plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Plus 10% to damage inflicted by allies other than this character for 10 timer counts. Okay, so you'll be able to switch out and take advantage of that, but I'm not sure if you'd want to pop it just for 10% damage. So we'll definitely see about that. And now we have Trunks right here, and you can see he's got the just regular strike and blast cards, and then he's got the double blaster. 50% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts upon activation. 20% to start damage inflicted for 30 timer counts for his special skill. I'm totally psyched. So, okay. So they both hold 1 strike arts, 1 blast arts. So that's something good to know. So they kind of meant to be each other because you have 2 blast arts, 2 strike cards. And then once we look at this post transformation, this is when it gets juicy. So now we can see Goten. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Draw a special arts card next. Restores own ki by 50. Okay. Increases own arts card draw speed by level 2. By 2 levels for 10 timer counts. So not only will he draw a blue card, but he'll already have enough ki to use it. And on top of that, if you already have more ki, you'll be able to continue your combo. So that definitely looks good on the books. His two unique abilities. Blooming Talent applies the following effects itself until transformation ends. Plus 70% to damage inflicted. Are you kidding me? Bro, what is freaking stats at? Okay, 163, 147. 70%. 70%. Are you kidding me? That's a lot. Bro, that's a lot. Reduces damage received by 30%. He's not even a defense type, and he's got something like this. Come on. Okay, applies the following effects to allied tag, Hyper Saiyan, Sunflower, when his character switches standby. It restores ki by 30, 20% damage inflicted. Okay, so these unique abilities kind of carry over. And applies the following effects to self when there are 20 timer counts remaining until transformation ends. Restores health by 20 and plus 30% to damage inflicted for 30 timer count. So this is a new mechanic in the game to where when they reach a certain timer count of how much time they have left with the transformation, they get a buff or buffs in this case. The restore ki by 20%, restores health by 20% and 30% to damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. So his blast arts, again, it restores 10% of the vanish gauge. And then his blue card, it reduces enemy ki by 50. That can help a lot. Once again, if they've popped their main ability and they draw an ultimate, you definitely want to do that. You want to take away that ki, and maybe you can rush them or force them to vanish and so on. So his unreleasing barrage as his special skill. Upon activation, it grants 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and it reduces damage received by 20% for 20 timer counts, but it can't be stacked. So his combo arts are all of them. He can do... Wait, it's got Blast Armor 2. Okay, Blast Armor 2. Okay, I see you. So he has a card that has Blast Armor, so it's something good to know. And he'll be able to chain it with anything, any of the cards that you have in your current hand. So he's definitely looking to be a solid unit, And once you get him to 3 stars, he gets 28% to tag, hybrid, and sun base strike attack during battle. But once you get him to 6 stars, he becomes a double buffer at 30% to both tags, base strike, and blast attack during battle. So that looks good right there. And now we move on to the boy, Trunks right here. And his stats are 1.39 million health, strike attack 175,000, strike defense 97,000, blast attack 164,000, and blast defense 96,000. So it looks like for both of them that they are under. Yes, so Goten actually has more defense than Trunks. So that's something to note. And if we look at the strike attack, obviously Trunks is going to have some more because he's a melee type. That's just common sense. And his blast attack is 147 while Trunks is 164. So you can easily tell by these stats that Goten is not going to be a ranged, or you shouldn't be expecting, damage from him. You should only be expecting support because, that's what he is. So you can tell that Trunks is definitely a damage dealer. And if we look at his main ability right here, we rule. What I tell you, restores own health by 25%, 40% to damage inflicted, and cancels own attribute downgrades. Requirements: 15 timer counts must elapse. So that's not a long time. Unique ability: you can't just judge a book by its cover. You can't. Yeah. So the following effects occur when this character enters: 50% to damage inflicted for 50. Are you kidding me? 50%? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me, dog? 50% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, 50% to ki recovery for 20 timer counts, and it inflicts on enemies with 2 substitution cuts. Bro, a fight's a fight. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses strike cards. Plus 50% to damage inflicted for 5 timer counts. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 5 timer counts. Minus 5 to own strike and blast arts cost for 5 timer counts upon landing a blast arts hit. Then we have rush, shield, rush, break, shoot. 25% damage inflicted for 20 turmeric rounds upon activation. His special skill, Feelings Running High, restores own ki by 20%, plus 20% damage inflicted for 20 turmeric counts, and it is stackable. It does not say that it is not stackable, so it is. So at 2 stars, he's going to be giving 28% attack, Hybrid Saiyan, and Vegeta Family base strike attack during battle. 3 stars. And at 6 stars, he'll be giving 30% once again for base strike attack and defense. So if you put both Goten and Trunks, they'll be giving your Hybrid Saiyan's team a 60% boost in base strike attack. Yeah, pretty crazy. Now look, this, when I read it, I was like, are you kidding me? Because not only can Trunks be buffed even further by the Zenkais that have been released, but there are also Hybrid Saiyans in general that can boost his strike attack even more. So that just makes me think, what are people going to do? Because look, when he enters the battlefield, he gets 50% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Okay, and if we look at his main ability, he gets 40% to damage inflicted. So what you could do, you could just have him on the side, right, for 15 timer counts. Then you bring him back in, you activate his second main ability, you get 40% to damage inflicted. But now, since you brought him back in, you get 50% to damage inflicted. No. That's not it though. That's not it. When you have strike cards in your hand and you start getting into a combo, you get 15% to damage inflicted for 5 timer counts. So that's 40% damage inflicted. Then they've got 50% damage inflicted, and then you got 15% damage inflicted. So that's over 100% damage inflicted if you can just follow that. And it's very simple. It's not like it's going to be difficult to do that. It's going to be very simple. And on top of that, it increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 5 timer counts when you use that strike card. So you're going to be able to continue to combo. Oh, what if I run out of ki? No, you're not going to run out of ki, kid. Because look, you get -5 to own strike and blast arts for 5 timer counts upon landing a blast arts hit. You're going to be able to combo like Kefla and deal damage like Vegeta Blue. Like, what more could you ask for when you pull this unit? What more could you ask for? Nothing. Nothing. Between these two, yeah, Goten's got the support. He's definitely got the support. He's not meant to be a damage dealer. But here's the thing where it comes to a debate. What would Hybrid Saiyans need more? This melee type that is made to deal high damage, extremely high damage, or did they need someone to support them, to make sure that they stayed in battle, to basically take a little bit more hits than some others would? Although he's not a defense type, he can still take a little bit more hits than obviously a ranged or a melee type would. So it comes down to you wondering whether or not you would want to summon or to just, basically summon. It would be up to you. If they're your favorite characters, then go on ahead. But if you don't think that these characters will be prevalent, or you don't really need them, then they don't function on the main team of yours, then don't get them. But as of right now, it does seem like these characters are going to be very prevalent. So we'll see what else, Legends has in store for us that they haven't even told us yet. But hey, you already know what time it is.